Well, I feel like in life it would be great to have a navigator by your side all the time, helping you with those tough decisions, walking alongside you when you need a little support.
I like this idea, lifetime
Right?
GPS, right?
Yes.
And that's kind of what CarePatrol does for its clients who are trying to find the best options for themselves and their loved ones as they get older and can't live as independently as they once did. Now, we've got Nick Wake here. He's brought one of the newest members of the CarePatrol team, Maddie Weber's here. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm sorry. Thank you for being here once again. Don't want to overlook you. Let's talk about CarePatrol and the services that you offer as a whole, just to start.
Yeah, so at CarePatrol, we help families find independent living, assisted living, memory care, in-home care. We're a no-cost service, and we kind of walk with them. So as opposed to bringing in referrals and firing them off to everybody under the sun, we actually sit down, take the time to assess their needs. So we look at the physical, so can a community meet their physical needs, the emotional, because we know that if people are comfortable where they're at, they're going to have better outcomes, and then of course that financial piece. We're always looking to make sure that we're placing in a place where financially they're going to be able to stay there long term.
Yeah,
hopefully
absolutely.
to end of life, or at least until their care gets to the point where they have to consider other options.
Okay, and it's a really hard and confusing time, and there are so many options out there available for families. Talk about what some of the misconceptions are about what you do.
Yeah, so you know, it's very difficult because what we really work toward is that financial component of making sure it's a permanent placement. And sometimes people say, well, does it cost more to use your service? Or what's to keep you from recommending the place that's the most expensive so you maximize your commission? And frankly, I mean, from an emotional standpoint, all of our team come from healthcare backgrounds. So, I mean, they're looking at that permanent placement, and they're not necessarily monetarily driven. They have big hearts. They really do try to find that, and they treat them like their family. Nobody wants their grandparent to, you know, engage in churn. My grandpa's 94 years old, and someday, if he has to need a community, I want to have him at a place that he can afford long term, not just what's going to maximize our commissions on our side. Another misconception is communities charge more for us. We engage in churn, stuff like that. We belong to a national trade association. Code of ethics prohibits us from doing anything like that. So we really work to keep that placement viable. If there's problems, we work with the communities to sort them out before we look to move somebody. So, I mean, if there's a situation, we're happy to third-party intervene and have those conversations.
I've got to imagine that you mentioned code of ethics. Yeah. So you're talking with someone who's dealing with a very personal situation. Yeah. So that trust has to be there. What can you dive into that code of ethics? What is that?
So our we belong to the Michigan chapter of the National Placement Referral Alliance. So it's kind of a third party that works with placement agents. Not everybody can join. Not everybody has a business model that works for them. But ultimately, we have a code of ethics. We're kind of we adhere to that very strictly. One of the big codes is putting the patient first, the client first. We need to make sure that all the placements are in their best interests. There's other ones as well. We don't engage in churn, which is pulling somebody out. So, all right, we get paid the first time, then we're going to move them to someplace else, so we'll get paid a second time. We don't engage in that. That is a very good way for us to get in trouble. And ironically, the president of our trade association is one of our local competitors. I'm our vice president. So we have a really good relationship, and we actually work together to make sure that our people are behaving, adhering to the code of ethics and best practices, but also if communities are trying to intervene or charge more for our clients, we actually step in and have that conversation. And we've done it in the past.
Okay, wow. And Maddie, you are brand new to the team, 1 month in.
Sure am.
Let's talk about what you're doing.
Yeah, so my background, as Nick mentioned, a lot of us do have healthcare experience, and so I've worked in both skilled nursing and dementia care as a recreational therapist. So working with those seniors in those settings, obviously our goal is to not move our residents and our clients more than absolutely necessary, so we do want to find that placement for them as soon as possible. And so what I do on a daily basis, I meet with our clients and our families, I have a conversation with them, and get that picture that Nick kind of talked about through the family's eyes and through the client's eyes if they're able to speak for themselves and give that picture to us, and then work with our referral partners and with those relationships that we have, and then find the best place for them. So maybe give them a couple of options, because we have so many options here in West Michigan for senior living. So I can help narrow that down, because it can be very overwhelming, which is families I've met with recently. They're very overwhelmed and a little scared, maybe anxious about it. And so I get to help them make that easier.
So you are that point of contact.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if somebody's watching right now and they're wondering who am I going to be talking to, we'll be talking to somebody like Maddie.
Yep,
Right? Just
sure
like
will.
you. And how can we get those people to you? There might be somebody watching right now who's in this season of life going, okay, I'm confused. I have some questions.
Well, and we're really easy to contact. I mean, we've got our phone number. It's 616-773-2085. You can email us, westernmi@carepatrol.com. We typically have an hour to 2 hour turnaround.
Wow.
We know that when families are in the situation, they need help right away.
So if somebody was to call today, they'd get an answer today.
We'd start the process with them
Today.
and even if we can't help, our office manager and our intake coordinators can definitely provide those resources in the next link in the chain. We know that phone gets awful heavy when you got to make these phone calls. So any way we can streamline it, we're happy to do it.
Well, and that's such an important first call to make. Nick, thank you so much for being here. Maddie, wonderful meeting you. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
There is the website right there, carepatrol.com/western-michigan-capital-region.
That's a lot.
Or, yeah, there's that phone number, too.
We're working on shortening that.
Might be easier. 616-773-2085. We'll be right back.